Hello, everyone. Today is April 14th. My name is Ryan Rydell. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I am gay. I am married to an amazing man. And, yeah, it's the greatest. So, about 10 days ago, the Church of Jesus Christ repealed its policy about gays and the church, which was awesome, which allowed our children to be baptized, baby blessed, the whole gamut. So that's super awesome for me. That's very important for me. So on Thursday night, late Thursday night, my sister-in-law and mother-in-law months ago had planned to come on a trip. So they're here. I've had some really good time with them, so that's why like some of the videos I had to pre-record. And we're about to go visit them for Passover, so again, some things will be pre-recorded. But today is Sunday, and today is the first Sunday since the repeal of the policy that I could go to church. And it was the most amazing feeling I have had at church in a long time. So my sister-in-law, mother-in-law, and husband are all Jewish. And so they were very unclear about what was happening with the sacrament and like how and why. So also my ward had some kind of a seminary program. It's kind of like a primary program, which is where only the primary speaks, but they did it with seminary. And then for some reason, 2 members of the Young Women's General Presidency was in our ward today as well. So at the end of our ward, there's something that always happens, and that's where they do a welcome. So people who are visiting stand up, or people who are members of the ward who have family members that are visiting stand up and introduce them, and everyone says welcome. It's a great kind of experience if you're ever in New York. If you're ever in New York City. And so I got to do that with my husband and tell people he was my husband. I can't remember the last time he came to church, but he probably comes to church like once a year-ish. But it was like, I don't want to stand up, but I got to introduce him as my husband. And I caught one of the members of the Young Women's Presidency, and she was just like, yeah, we're here, people. Another thing is, today for me, like usually I go to church with this like foreboding feeling, this ominous feeling, which is not the point of going to church. Like I go to be edified, but there's also this foreboding kind of like melancholic feel that I have when I go to church because of the fear of excommunication and exile that I feel. Now, the idea of exile has long gone away because losing my family, like they're gone, so I'm not worried about that anymore. Like they were like, you're not gonna like the choice if we have to choose, so I made the choice for them. So that fear of losing a family that was ready to throw me away, it's fine. I made my choice. But I also felt threatened at church just because of the policy in and of itself. And I chose to stay because it was a place where I felt like my example of going to church would help people understand that gays wanted to go to church. And I'm glad and I'm very proud of what I have done. And I'm very proud of the feeling that is now at church. And I'm very proud to be a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And I'm super proud of what's happening. Again, there were a lot of conversations today about what does this new policy mean. So there are a lot of questions that still need to be had. I love to talk. I love to talk to people about this issue. I've done a lot of research on this issue. I've looked up a lot of what modern day apostles say about it. I can't say much prophets have said except we don't like you, and now we do. So it's either one of those two things. So anyway, but know that I like you and I want you to come to church. You're always welcome to come and sit with me.